welcome to the pre-stream.
I swear, it's every time.
I'm sorry. I get into that mental schedule, and it's just like, oh no, is he late? Is he late? And I just forget everyone else has their own schedule.
Stream time.
We have a fucking pre-stream for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could even make the pre-stream 10 minutes long if we want. We have that power. We could say that, especially for these days. Don't worry about it. Evie! Hello! Hi, welcome to the pre-stream. How are you doing? It's so cool to see you. Okay, I have the door open finally.
Yeah, I'm excited because I'm excited to talk about the Horus heresy here.
You know what? I'm excited for you too. There's a lot of heresy to be had.
Especially if you're an emperor's children. And the emperor's children. They'd be grinding.
You have to be someone important, otherwise they wouldn't name an event after you. Right, listen, there are two ways to have an event named after you. One, be important. Two, do something really awesome. Okay, do something really epic. But the problem is, everything is incredibly epic in the world of Space Marine. In the world of 40k. So it comes down to nepotism.
Yeah. But, okay, Star, what do you remember from the lore that we told you last week?
I know that the Emperor had, hold up 1 second, it's not 13, it's 7? 11.
No.
He had 18! 18!
Yes, I know that the Emperor had the Emperor had 18 kids with the space gods. They sued him for child support and custody. They won custody, and he basically had a prolonged battle killing the court system to get back his children.
Yeah, you know what? Close enough.
Close enough.
It's because the Chaos God said, hey,
thus begins the saga of
court system.
Big E is a dick.
He is!
Or more like, Big E is a terrible father.
He is! Look at poor Angron!
Well,
Yeah.
The Emperor is the ultimate father, but no one said
all these years, and they still haven't gotten therapy. Then again, I believe every time they've tried, he suplexed the therapist, but...
No, that's Russ.
The Emperor may be the father, but no one said he's a good father.
Look, about the therapist, that was all Lehman Russ's fault.
I mean, listen,
he got bored of talking.
Listen, I don't know how any of the Emperor's children could turn out fine when their dad is the leader of mankind who only cares about one thing and it's disgusting, and their mother are the Chaos Gods.
Well, technically, their mother was,
they were set up a failure.
Non-canon anymore.
Wait, really? They retconned
I don't know how canon Erda is, but she's not around anymore.
Yeah, because of a specific character we will get into in this.
I'm going to let you take the reins for this one, but I'm going to do a little bit of extra shit we forgot to mention last time, and then we'll jump into it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to learn more about this amazing action.
Yep.
Also, remember the name Malkador, because I'm pretty sure we mentioned that last week.
You know what?
No, sure. I think we made a joke last week of Malkador. Where the fuck are the Prime?
Okay, let's see.
Erda took him, Big E.
Put simply, Malkador is the Emperor's right-hand man and the best wizard ever.
He is literally and possibly a Big E's best friend / love interest.
He's just
Okay.
this really, really strong
The shipper's
psychic
face,
guy
though.
who
Oh god
is
damn it!
just so
I
wise.
forgot to.
And honestly, kind of a better dad to like 3 or 4 of the Primarchs than Big E ever was.
Yeah, but he never really truly liked them. He always
No.
said, why don't you have girls?
Guys, we're here.
Yeah. So,
Amy-
last time we left off, you were going to go see where they have this warehouse with the giant Imperial Titan, which I will once again remind you is a giant fuck you church on legs.
Yes, I've been shown a picture of it by Whitney over here.
Yes.
Now, I will point out, no matter what the picture shows, remember that this thing is enormous. It's like the size of a city. It's big. These things are huge. They are ridiculously large.
Yes.
And inconsistent with how tall it is.
And I did also
what makes it
question-
even better is, depending on like the source, they're not sure how big they are because none of the authors can agree on how big a Titan is.
That's the problem with having multiple authors in one series. Just look at the Horus Heresy. There are plenty of inconsistencies.
Oh,
Speaking of
shit.
Horus Heresy,
Can you send Star the map of all of the books in the Horus Heresy so
Nope.
they can know how much bullshit one has to read in order to get the full story?
and we are going to skim through all of it. Let's show him. I never showed him.
We're only going to tell you important shit that happens.
They're saying something.
But first-
they're saying something in game I can't hear. Okay, and also I don't like how all these turds are looking at me. Why are they red for evil?
What?
Why are these turds evil red? Look at these. Are you seeing them?
I see them. It's just, huh?
I heard a female voice as well, which usually means that there's an evil figure going up ahead. I think it was a
Probably.
I think it was a sultry female voice, which means that I'm gonna, there's gonna be I don't know, an Eldar.
Nope.
No.
Demons are a thing.
What?
Yeah. Plus,
You remember all those space gods? They have demons.
Okay.
yeah.
Demons are real.
Okay.
Yeah. If gods are real, then demons are real. There are no angels, unless you count the living saints.
Hold up, I'm at
Celestine.
75 FPS. That's impressive. Options. Can I limit
Who
that to
doesn't
60?
love Celestine?
Ah, yes. Saint Celestine, my love.
There's nothing
And
here.
every Adeptus Sororitas is wet dream. Gosh, those ladies are crazy.
Well, then again, I think they have several, but it's Celestine and the Emperor, 100%.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so about those corrections, and we need to address from last
Fine,
week.
I'll get to it. So, a few things to mention. The Emperor, we don't know what he is. We do not.
There it is.
We're not sure if he's human. We assume he is a very, very powerful version of something that exists in the world known as a perpetual. Perpetuals are immortal human being things.
Remember that. At Star, that's gonna be coming up. That's called foreshadowing.
Perpetuals are
Yeah, basically they live forever.
The perpetuals are perpetual. Is that a page of the Bible? The whatever the space Bible is on hanging off that thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a holy. Basically, they put scripture on stuff, and it makes it way better at killing things.
It's called a purity seal.
How the fuck is
Purity seals.
How the fuck big is that is that scripture right there?
Well,
Yes.
keeping in mind that is human skin, very big.
Yeah, imagine how many humans they had to stretch.
Holy shit.
Well, no, you turn it into a parchment. So, like, we do extract human skin, but then you have to, cultivate it into a paper-like substance.
You know what? At least they use cheap
Yeah.
material.
Yeah. Anyway. So either way, there's only like 3 perpetuals that are important. And that's Biggie himself, Malkador, the space wizard, and Erda. And Erda's the perpetual who may have helped in creating the Primarchs.
There, a lone human.
Wait, you're forgetting about one more. No, I'm not bringing that guy up. Nope, not bringing him up.
Wing of the Manufactorum.
This
Okay.
looks
I
evil.
read alien signals throughout the
Technically, I think there is also one more perpetual, and it's one of the Primarchs, and that is our
Yes, it's
dearest boy,
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
You know,
Vulcan was the leader of the Salamanders. He's the one with pitch black coal skin and red eyes.
and
You
a
know what?
propensity for
Something
flames.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
Everyone looks like a bad guy in this game.
Everyone
Of
is
course.
a bad guy. That's the joy of Warhammer.
Look at
Everyone is evil.
Look at
Everyone.
Look at the humans. Why does everything here look like it was made by the Empire in Star Wars?
Because it is the Empire.
No,
the
why-
Imperium
no.
is
Why is
bad.
it
They're
It's not just the Empire. It's the Empire going through a god phase.
yes.
That's the point.
Yes.
Everyone here is some flavor of evil. Even the salamanders.
There is no good guys.
Okay, listen
Almost
to the
none.
audio log. This will make me feel better.
All right.
I would say arguably the only somewhat good people is Farsight, and even then he's very, very exception.
I think I picked it up, but I forgot to actually listen to it. Whatever, it's fine.
Anyway. So anyway, perpetuals are a thing, and 2, during the whole dark age of technology and the AI revolution and everything going bad for humanity, there was this group of people on Mars.
The first planet to
And-
be colonized.
So they were stuck on Mars, and they just basically fucked up the surface of the planet. So it's inhospitable. It's no longer terraformed. It's kind of shit. So all of them took to living underground
Wow.
and
Classic
living in a giant life support vault for hundreds of thousands of years.
not direct.
And after all that time, they formed a cult, worshipping the people that took care of the life supports. And this is the Adeptus Mechanicus, people who worship knowledge
You know
and
that-
technology
Here, Captain.
and
Sorry,
believe
look
in
up-
the
This is Captain
machine
Titus.
god.
Are you receiving?
Captain.
Yeah, you see
This is
the
Sergeant Midas.
cog
Squad
above
scientists
here?
on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas.
You see that thing on the
We
wall,
are at
basically?
Manufactorum Ajax, and have
That
located
is
Yeah.
the
Titan
seal of the
Invictus.
Adeptus
I need Solidus to
Mechanicus.
come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way.
Basically, they
Captain.
believe
Mind
all
us out.
technology has a tech spirit in it, and you have to appease it for your technology to work.
Adaptus Mechanicus. Well, why is the
Adeptus Mechanicus.
why is the UOB? Can you not spell?
I don't know. But either
But-
way, the Emperor found them, and, the Emperor's not too thrilled about people having gods, because he thinks religion is kind of cringe. So, he also found out, though, that they're really, really good at making stuff like guns and tanks. So, he just kind of let them do their thing, and they began worshipping him as the speaker of the machine god. So, they also worship the Emperor, but he's like Jesus to them rather than God.
Yes. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all
They
that's all the
also-
things you knew.
The orcs are in the pipe.
Covet
What do you mean they're
information.
in the pipes?
They're in the walls.
They're in the wall.
Oh, gee, the walls.
But
Kill the spice over.
so
No, trophy, give me.
Spice
jumping
alright.
back to present time, aka. All right, so jumping back to present
The
time,
Great
i.e.
Crusade is
the
going
Great Crusade.
great.
I love
So
the
great.
Crusade.
I mean, nothing could possibly go wrong until a certain man
His
and
name.
his machinations of
There's this guy.
his
His
name.
name is Erebus.
Captain Light, hold and listen. Let's listen.
Transmission to Inquisitor Lord Shah.
Yeah?
My lord, the research facility is operational ahead of schedule, thanks to the tech priests.
Okay.
I've already begun my work to create a stable energy matrix. Harnessing these unorthodox energies is proving more promising than I could have dreamed.
So anyway, we have
So,
this guy. named
Erebus.
Erebus.
Do you remember Lorgar Star?
He's one of the Primarchs. He's the person in charge of the Word Bearers. They're basically the ones that are trying to
Preacher
start
boy.
a cult of the Emperor, basically. They think the Emperor is a god.
Okay.
Well, Erebus does not. But he is part of the Word Bearers.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon.
He does
He
believe in
is
some
the-
gods, though.
Release.
Particularly
Oh, yes,
four of
yes,
them.
yes.
Repeat
Disregard
authorization.
all
Can you
safety
guess the
protocols.
four
I
star?
Hold on, I got a story.
I found a friend. He's angry.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor Drogon?
Yes. I love his just impotent rage.
And you are.
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call.
He has such a baby face in this one.
And he's got such
I
an
am
emo
soldier
hairstyle.
and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
It's a planet breaker?
Then we must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My
So-
psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Erebus
Very well.
is the quintessential douchebag of the
You know what?
a
I
whole
love how
setting.
He said he'll lead me, and he just comes here and stands in the corner like he's the bad boy.
Well, you gotta.
Yeah.
You have to breach the room and see if there's any threats. He's
Yeah,
injured,
I-
Star.
Yeah. So, Erebus, being the silly little guy he was,
Oh no, it's a big boy!
sorry.
That's a big boy! I've not seen a big this before.
Marine! You trying to steal my titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat!
The orc
I like him.
Put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
Remind me, that's the war boss, right?
I don't know
Yeah,
how I
that's-
explode these
that's-
things. That's cool.
that's a war boss.
Yeah.
But yeah, Erebus had machinations. He wanted to live an easy life where he can do whatever the heck he wants. And basically, he managed to worm his way into the Word Bearers, got to become a space marine,
Oh, cute.
and well, one thing led to another. He was with Horace Lupercal, you know, Mr.
Which
Uh,
Which is
War
interesting because, once again, that's the Luna Wolves, which is an entirely different faction of Space Marine.
oh, it's because he was he decided to tag along.
Yeah, they had this whole thing where they would kind of send some members of different chapters to go learn from the other ones. It's kind of like studying abroad, but with combat.
Yeah, well, during this little studying abroad, Horace was trying to delegate with some Xenos. I was thinking, like, okay, we can end this peacefully. Hey, no need for bloodshed. Oh, got stabbed. Oh no, he's stabbed.
Oh no, don't shoot, don't. Okay.
And everyone was worried except for Erebus. Erebus had a plan to corrupt Horace Lupercal and turn him to chaos. make him an avatar of the four gods' will.
Okay, how did he do the corruption?
So he
Well,
asked.
he's getting corrupted through. Oh, wait, go on. You finish this.
See, he told him to let him handle it. I can't remember I don't know the details of how he does it, but while he was unconscious, Erebus manipulated him, corrupted him, have the four gods, imbue his power with, imbue him with visions of the future, of what present 40k is. Stagnation. The god, the emperor worshipped as a god. His brothers dead or missing. And Horus awoke, he came to the conclusion the emperor was the one that is at fault here. He knew about all this. I need to stop him.
Anyway, at the same time, we have something else happening that's really important. That's Magnus, our big red Cyclops wizard Primarch.
Whatever you hear, he has done things wrong. Yes, the meme is...
No, we're not there yet. He hasn't done it yet.
I know.
And no, he technically did nothing wrong.
My boys want to give you a proper greeting.
Oh, hey, it's a weird boy.
He just teleported.
Those are orcs that do space magic.
Oh no, they're spawning things in like a video game.
Yeah, they're weird boys. They teleport and they do weird warpy shit.
What is this fight about?
They're like
the
the
plasma gun. It doesn't seem to do a lot.
Space Marines!
It's led. You may continue.
Is it
Anyway,
plasma gun?
Magnus has always been one to want to learn. And he, as I said, was one of the few Primarchs that got to talk to his dad psychically for most of his life. Even when he was lost during the Lost Crusade, the Great Crusade, he still had connection with the Emperor and was talking to him like the whole time.
Again! Shoot me again!
Case in point, he's doing some studying, and his particular means of studying is concerning. He's basically astral projecting himself into the warp to see all the weird shit and learn from it. And one of the times he did that, he got in contact with this odd being. An odd being with warnings of stuff like, hey, shit's gonna go
hello,
bad.
How are you doing? Yes, you heard that right. A demon having a bad dream. I think so. I don't know. From
Like a
Uptown,
really
Georgia,
bad
the
stuff.
Go. Manufactorum. Far deeper.
Primarily stuff involving Horus. Anyway, that's not too important at the moment. But, thing about Magnus, not a lot of people like Magnus, because they don't like space wizards. There's one Primarch who really fucking hates space wizards.
Ah, yes.
His name is Lehman Russ. He's the one in charge of the Space Wolves, the Space Vikings, basically. Do not like space wizards. And it got so bad, they had this giant meeting with all the Primarchs, basically going, hey, we gotta do something about all these damn space wizards. Because, it's really bad that when you do magic, demon shit happens. And it's especially bad when Magnus is over here basically going, hey, let's keep experimenting with all this weird shit.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need only obtain the power source.
Tell me, Lenny, how did that trial go again?
Oh, wait.
Understood.
Is it an upgrade? Sword, chainsaw, for power axe?
That is a new melee weapon.
To answer your question about the accounts of Nikea, basically, several of the Primarchs that hate Psychers, Mortarion, and Lehman Russ, and I'm
Brothers,
trying to remember who
guard the
else,
access
but
points.
they
I have engaged the
basically that whole thing ended with the Emperor saying, "Okay, everyone is banned from having psychers in their legion."
Okay, no more space magic. Not right now. And Magnus is like, but Dad, Dutch Magnus.
Just shut your trap.
So yeah, no, things are looking really bad. And what just so happens to happen is
There. The primary shield's
Horace
open, Captain.
hears
Head into the central
Magnus,
chamber.
and Horace understands.
It is I heading into the central chamber.
So
Horace?
that's certainly not helping.
Alarm.
Well,
Xenos detected.
yeah, basically Horace gives them a proposition saying, "Hey, why don't you come talk
Oh
with
my
me?"
god, is this guy? Is that a weird boy? Wait, is the weird boy
No matter
teleported
of
the
fact-
big boss?
Horace has been busy talking to a few members of his brothers. Particularly, he is talking to people like Perturabo,
Scans,
Angron,
Captain. The power source.
Oh my god, it's
Mortarion.
so bright, I can't see anything. What's the button for Fury?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go, it's T.
There you go. Start fucking shit up.
But there's
Wait.
also Corvus Korak
Yeah.
and
And I guess we also
Alfari.
did technically talk to Alfarius, but there's only so much you can get out of Alfarius.
It was probably Omegon he was talking to. No one can really tell.
I don't know
those
if it
two
is at
those
that
two-
point. All I know is he's talking to whoever the person referring to himself as Alfarius is.
Retrieve the power source.
Yeah.
And get it into its canister.
Oh yeah, and Lorgar.
Oh yeah, Lorgar. Who could forget Lorgar?
Me! I can forget Lorgar!
Well,
Oh yeah, Horace is
speaking
busy
of
talking to
Lor-
Uh,
a lot of his brothers.
Oh no, don't get close to me, bitch!
And speaking of
It's very
Lorgar,
interesting. He's talking to a lot of his brothers that have rivalries with a lot of his other brothers. Like, he talked to Magnus, and I already said Magnus, the person that seems to hate him most is Lehman Russ, the Space Viking. Because Vikings
There's
hate
also-
magic.
there's also Peter Turbo, aka the biggest incel.
He really doesn't like Rogel Jorn, the man who doesn't understand what a metaphor is.
You also have Angron, who hates Silverman.
Well,
Because
I'm going to be perfectly frank with you, that's a bad example, mainly because I don't think anyone like that. I don't think Angron likes anyone.
well, no, he hates in particular.
I hate everyone, but I hate him slightly more.
because you are a rich boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually
And then,
in
of
the
course, you
cutscene.
have
What is that thing?
Fulgrim and, what is it,
Oh no, he
Ferris
shot at, of course, that bitch!
Yeah, then there's Fulgrim and Ferris Manus, which, fun fact about Ferris Manus and Fulgrim, they were actually very good friends. Like, they were huge extra friends. They forged each other's weapons together as a competition.
Basically, to show off each other, they had a little contest where I think Ferris Manus made this really cool sword, and Fulgrim made this really sick hammer. And then they both stole each other's weapons and were like, "You win."
Dang, boy!
And then they
You
traded
win!
because
No, you won! Yeah, it's like, no, you dang,
you
that's a
won,
good weapon.
but also,
You
can
me,
I
my
have that?
brothers! My orc brothers! Give me your
Power source
tasty
is returning to the
juices!
generator. Captain, grab it!
Well,
Come on!
Lorgar's he doesn't really have any rivals yet.
What am I doing
Yeah.
here?
So either way.
What is
No need to
this?
talk about that so far. All you need
Did
to
I
know is
just
that there's
pick
a lot
up
of
the nuclear
tension
fission
for everyone.
sword by bare hand and survive?
Oh, let's go back to Magnus. Magnus has been talking to this weird, being in the warp, and he, of course, tells him about this thing with Horus, that Horus is about to betray everyone and pull, like, the ultimate heretic move ever. And Magnus is like, shit, that's
Oh no,
not
I got
good.
one dad! I need one dad!
So, Magnus has a really great plan. He's going to
And by
ignore
really
what his dad said.
Sidonus.
He's going to use magic to go quickly get to his dad and tell him about what Horus is about to do before Horus can do
I
it.
have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous
Did I say really great? Did he say really smart plan?
There eventually.
And
No,
this
I
is
said
really
he had a
Continue
great
heading toward the
plan.
Hab Center.
Absolutely great plan. He's
flawless
going to
even.
ignore Dad's warning about using space magic, use space magic to teleport himself to Dad, and warn him about Horus's betrayal before Horus can betray him.
Why can't he use space magic to just send a message?
That's basically he was going to astral project
He was
himself,
gonna
but he
try to
also,
do that, but nah, he needs to be there in person. That being said,
Yeah.
there's a problem. He can't get to his dad. There's this big fuck you psychic barrier up that's fucking with shit, and he gots to tell Dad. It's bad.
it's important.
It's bad. So, he's trying to look for options when all of a sudden, that mysterious thing that's been helping him this whole time is just like, shit, son, looks like you need help. Luckily for you, I can amp you up a little bit and, help you break through that giant psychic barrier.
I don't know. Should I sub a power axe or a power axe? What do you think?
I don't know. Is it a better looking power axe?
Looks about the
You know,
same.
because looks matter. Looks matter in the 40K universe.
I think it's exactly the same. I don't think they prepared if you had the same weapon, different. You could hopefully
Yeah.
change
Anyway,
one of it.
so Magnus, seeing what the voice was saying, was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, do the thing." And this being amped him up with some great psychic juice, and Magnus bust through the psychic barrier and got to his dad. There's just a couple of
Did
issues.
he get to his
Number
dad?
one, who the person who was helping him the whole time was.
Horus?
Any guess the star?
Horus?
No,
No.
it's the being known for magic.
Oh my God, Nurgle!
No, it's the Chaos God Deep, the god of magic and change and treacheries and
Oh,
lies.
it's one of his mothers. One of his mothers.
He pulled fucking dick move and got Magnus to destroy this giant psychic bubble. What is this giant psychic bubble? Okay, so the Emperor has a lot of secrets, and one of his secrets was this great project he had in mind. He had this giant golden chair made connected up to this big device called the Astronomicon.
Astronomicon.
The Astronomicon. And the plan is this. The elves are able to go through the wharf all safe and sound because they have the webway. He wanted to try to make something akin to a human webway so that they no longer have to worry about being destroyed by demons every time they want to go faster than light.
Thus, it's also starving the Chaos Gods.
Yeah, so it's a great plan. So he needs to make sure that it went off without a hitch. So he made this giant psychic barrier around Terra so that he could work on this project uninterrupted and make sure everything goes off without a hitch. Because if things go fucking lucky, a bunch of demons will appear and start trying to destroy Earth.
Oh, hey, look! There's a bunch of demons coming
Hey, look,
into
it's
this
Magnus!
Oh hey, look, it's his son! Just coming and wrecking
So
everything
Magnus
up.
comes in with this warning and fucks up the barrier, and demons start pouring out, and Emperor's like, "What the fuck, Magnus?"
And he just like,
Magnus, I told you
oh,
one thing. No fucking magic. And what did
Magnus, I
do?
told you to sit there and do nothing. You did nothing wrong.
He's like, congratulations, you little piece of shit.
So that's where the famous joke comes in. Magnus did nothing wrong.
Why?
He was told to
Me.
do nothing, and he did it wrong.
Oh my God, he
So,
did nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
You know what?
And so
he
Magnus
failed at
decides-
doing nothing.
So,
Magnus
Magnus feels really bad and
He should.
fucking bails back to his home planet.
He
to,
just left.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Emperor's like, shit. Malkador, get off. No.
Wait.
Never mind.
Wait. He just showed
Get
up, fucked it up, and
He
just
tried to
left.
give a warning, but the Emperor's basically like, Magnus, you just fucked everything up. Get the out of here.
yeah.
And he never gave the
li-
warning.
He never gave the warning. So anyway,
Yeah.
the Emperor's got an issue because there's demons trying to get on Earth. So he has a plan. He's gonna sit on the Golden Throne and use his power to ward off the demons by, keeping up the magic barrier. Meanwhile, Horus is now doing things. Specifically, would you care to set the scene, Litany, for the you-know-what?
So, first, after an event, and we'll skim over for a bit, called the burning of Prospero. Not Prospero.
Well, okay, hold on.
No.
I'll do that first.
Yeah,
anyway,
no, it's
Magnus
War
has gone back to his home planet of Prospero. He's feeling really bad, and they need someone to go deal with Magnus because he just did something really bad, and the Empire's suffering. And the Emperor wants fucking Magnus now because he's ready to deal with his bullshit. So he sends Horus. He tells Horus, "Hey, go get."
It was Lehman Russ. It was Lehman Russ that he said.
He sends Lehman Russ to go get Magnus because Lehman Russ is really good at dealing with Magnus's magic bullshit.
And he's known as the Emperor's Executioner. He sends the wolves to deal with, problematic Primarchs.
So anyway, Lehman Russ is going to go get his brother when all of a sudden Horus calls him up and it's like, "Hey, change of plans. The Emperor wants you to kill Magnus."
Are you? I should be questioning this, but you are the War Master.
I'm Horus. Would I lie to you, Lehman? Well, I guess not.
You know what? Yeah. You're right. You haven't led me astray yet.
Oh, not just that. I need you to just completely fuck over the planet. Just burn it to the ground. Wreck house. Perturabo's got. Magnus's home planet has to fucking burn.
Wait, hey, are the people compliant?
No.
No, I mean complacent in his heresy?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, definitely. 100%. Kill them all.
All right, then. You heard it, boys!
So Lehman Russ starts burning down the home planet of his brother Magnus. And Magnus just lets it happen because he feels really bad and is like, yeah, I deserve this.
Until he didn't. Because for some odd reason, just completely compliant. He's like,
yep.
Sorry.
He sits there and does nothing and lets everyone die because he feels really bad and knows he absolutely deserves it because he just did a very big traitor move on accident.
But
And
for
then Lehman
some
shows
reason,
up.
yeah, it's like, oh, this prick. This is the way he sent me. Oh no. Oh, I would rather have a Gilliman in here. But no,
yeah, no, he doesn't take well that Lehman Russ is the one burning down his hometown. So he starts fighting Lehman, and it doesn't go well. Tell me, have you ever watched The Dark Knight Rises?
Yes.
He pulls a Bane. Lehman Russ pulls a Bane on Magnus.
What did he do?
after Magnus,
Damn fine.
after Magnus ripped out Lehman's hearts.
Yeah,
I said hearts.
Yes. Yeah, Space Marines have like 4 hearts, I think. No.
No. They have 2. I think
They have 2 hearts, 4 lungs, which is 2 sets of lungs. I don't know.
and somehow
Point,
Lehman survived
it's a very
this.
decent fight, and Magnus is very much dead. I'm pretty sure. Magnus dies, and
no.
Lehman Russ
There's too many of these people.
is
I don't like
now
them.
kind of aware of something. Just like, hold on a minute. The horse telling the truth.
Of course. But hey, it's actually
Okay, what was
So either
Horus'
way,
position
anyway,
right
Horus is up to his next thing. He has
which
he and a lot of other chapters are being deployed to one area.
well, I set the stage here since this leads into what I want to tell.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Horus had this idea. He couldn't deal with the Dark Angels, Ultramarines, and Blood Angels. And Jagatai Khan at this point, no one really
What
knows
is
what his
that guy?
allegiance is.
Is that not a knob?
No.
It's a big guy.
Oh, is that the war boss?
I think so.
that's
Oh
a-
wait, I think we fought this guy before.
That
like,
is
in
a
the
knob.
first game, in the first one.
Oh yeah.
It's been
But
a long
anyways,
time since
no one
I've
knows-
seen him.
Damn!
So
We
Horus
just like grabbed
knew.
his, we just grabbed his jaw and ripped his entire body apart.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so Horus knew he couldn't deal with the Emperor's, the Imperial Fist, its Dark Angels, Ultramarines, and Blood Angels, because those are the strongest factions, and he doesn't know which alliance it's Jackatai's, the White Scars would it be on, so he has them on the fence. But the Salamanders, Iron Hands, and
No.
Raven, the Raven Guard, they are easy pickings.
Why is the Raven
But
Guard easy
so
picking?
because what he's planning on do is tell him, hey, I will let this information about me being a turned traitor reach these people. And they will come to a specific spot, Isban 5. Okay, I will take the word bearers, there's the Night Lords, there's the World Eaters, and Death Guard, and have them and ambush them. But first, we must purge the loyalist elements in our group.
Even here,
So he also slipped that, hey,
Oh.
send some of your people that you feel like is still loyal to the Emperor to Ispan 3. Hey, we will execute them and be rid of any loyalist elements.
Guys, I have a flaming shotgun.
A Melta.
Is that melt a gun?
Yep.
Yep. So, during this, it's the world, the first children, and
You know what?
and Lunar World.
The amount of
Now-
damage does is
Oh.
pathetic.
The Lunar World now, Sons of Horus, are dealing, and the Iron Hands are Iron Warriors are dealing with the loyalist elements, wiping them out.
Yeah, we call this
8
scenario
billion.
the Drop Site Massacre because
That
oh
is called the
boy,
Great
did
Curtain.
so many Space Marines die. So
On
many.
Ispan 3,
Oh my
on
god.
Ispan 3, 3 billion died.
Wait.
No,
wait.
8
Ispan 3. What about
Yes.
that?
Yes, this is where Horus had the loyalist elements of the Traitor Marines, and
And the Horus
It's-
Heresy begins. A lot of
I
crazy
almost
shit
forgot.
happened after that.
hey, I wasn't
We
done.
had a
I was
few
setting up
things-
for
Oh,
I was setting up for Ispan 5.
Oh right, it's Fat
That-
5. How could I forget?
Yes, because Ispan 5 is where the Drop Site Massacre happened.
Got it.
Thinking that okay, we could stop Horus here, guys. We have the power of friendship on our side, and nothing bad is gonna. Emperor's the Death Guard, Night Lords, Word Bearers, and World Eaters all turn their guns on the Salamanders, the Raven Guard, and the Iron Hands. It's massacring nearly all of them. 98% of the salamanders gone, and 90% of the Raven Guard gone, and
Why are
Iron
they-
Hands
why are they
90%
running?
gone.
Why did he run?
I don't know. And here is where we come to the tragic first death of the heresy.
Yep.
On that fight on Ispan 5, seeing the betrayal of Ferrus Manus, Primarch of the Iron Hands, notices Fulgrim slaughtering his men in a blinding rage. He charged at him. His
One
hammer
problem.
forge breaker. Wait, his hammer
One
forge
problem.
breaker meeting meeting Fulgrim's blade. But
This is
One
bull-
problem.
Adeptus Astartes recognized.
you may go.
The problem being is you have a hammer fighter fighting a dexterity fencer. And here's a little thing about Fulgrim you need to know. He is the best one-on-one fighter of all the Primarchs.
And here's the thing. Ferrus was actually winning for a bit. Literally didn't know before this, Fulgrim had gotten his hand on a blade. A chaos blade. With a demon
Yeah,
inside
he
of
likes
it.
it way better than that sword that he got from Ferrus Manus.
He lost the spiritual battle, and the demon took over, slaying Ferrus Manus, his beloved brother, decapitating him.
And now Ferrus Manus is headless. Dead.
Dead.
The first blood. Damn. I wonder if we're gonna follow this up. Case in point, a lot of crazy shit starts happening. We
Corvus
have-
Korak, Primarch of
Yeah, go ahead.
the Raven Guard, fled with survivors. Vulcan and Primarch of the Salamanders got nuked by Perturabo,
Yeah,
which
so
led to
Vulcan died.
and it was sent into Corvus
no.
Conrad Kurz.
Oh no. What is this?
Conrad Kurz is in possession, where Conrad Kurz, for most of the heresy, would be torturing Vulcan.
Because
He
Vulcan
would-
came back alive because he's a perpetual, which means after he died, he just kind of got better.
But all this was so Kurz could try and break Vulcan, make him
So
like
Vulcan
him.
died a few more times via torture just to come back. It's really fucked. Luckily for him, he did get an out when someone was stupid enough to give him his hammer.
What?
Yeah.
How did
And
So
you know what the
here's the
funny
funny
thing about
thing.
his hammer is? It's not that it's a good weapon, it's that it's a fucking teleporter on it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, which leads to the funniest thing. Conrad Kurz smugly walking up to Vulcan, and after he got his hammer, he's like, "What can you do? This whole area is teleport proof. You can't escape." "Oh yes, but you forget one thing, brother." "Oh, and what's that?" "It is also a hammer." And you could just hearing that, you could probably tell the face his Kurz was making.
It's like, aha!
Like,
I'm
oh.
prepared against every magical power you can possibly pull. Teleportation?
Your hammer,
Ah,
go!
Fuck your teleportation. It's nothing but a lump of metal. Yeah, but it's a lump of metal
Ah,
that can break me hard. Oh no.
Other things that happen. Fulgrim and Perturabo go on a side quest. That's...
You know,
I forget.
You know, I
Was that-
love
no.
I love when a character
That-
doing
that would
something is
be-
just called a side quest.
No, wasn't that on Terra?
No. This was in a different place. It's
By the way,
see,
I have a small
eh,
question. What happened
Yeah?
to the two people who were with me?
I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna scratch that. We have a few things that happens.
Well, no.
I do believe-
This is important though, because this
Oh, here he is.
this particular
Titus.
this particular
Look
side
at that. What a
quest.
wonderful timing. I asked Faraday, and then here he just showed up.
Yeah.
Smells a bit clean.
So let me explain this.
Enough of tunnels.
See,
Let's get out of here and
Fulgrim was
find
going
the
to be
Inquisitor
doing a
before the orcs
douche move and sacrifice Perturabo to gain unlimited power. Perturabo kills him, but that was enough for
Fulgrim.
Sinesh to claim Fulgrim and turning him into the first demon prince.
Basically,
demon
what happens
primal.
is Fulgrim doesn't die and mutates into a giant fucking snake.
With 4 arms and bat
It's
wings.
like a Lamia? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
He
But-
looks crazy sick.
You know what? Ever since you told me that you all can't see where they're going with this, and they just randomly show up wherever, it just feels so much cool knowing the fact that these guys just randomly happen to show up here where I am.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So-
Don't shoot me, you bastard!
Well,
Who gave you permission?
we have our boy, leader of the Ultramarines,
Gilman.
I do believe,
By the way,
if I'm remembering right, who kills the other one?
No, what is that?
Okay, so
You're dying!
Gilman and
We're talking about
Angron.
our angry boy.
I want to say one thing.
Yeah, he was fighting alongside. Angron was fighting alongside Lorgard, or to take down Gilliman. Angron was severely wounded. He would rather die than keep living, because he would have joined his gladiator buddies.
Yeah, so it's just like, fuck off, and dies.
But
And
Lorgard,
he doesn't die.
Lorgard-
because- Oh,
I'd like to say one thing. The Melta is a garbage weapon. The Melta gun,
it's a shotgun.
it's a garbage
Close
weapon.
range.
No, the first time I used it, close range against this massive group of enemies, it did almost nothing, and it had like 8 shots, and so I just swapped it out back again for the sniper rifle. The sniper rifle, at least when you shoot someone with it kills them.
I got it. So either way, Lorgar?
Yeah, Lorgar, not wanting to lose Angron, because he actually is one of the few people that like him, and Angron reciprocates.
Oh shit.
He does a ritual to turn him into a demon Primarch.
Demon Primarch number 2! He's basically this giant Oni motherfucker, gigantic, red, 4 fucking arms.
You know what? I have a question that I guess probably the answer is obvious, but how many of the Primarchs turn evil?
Half of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't
Basically,
I thought
all
it was
those
going to be
people
all
that
of them.
Horus was talking to.
Yeah, so now we are up to 3. Guess which Chaos God, Angry Ron, and is now a servant
Yeah,
of...
who does the angry guy turn to?
Oh,
Here's
I
your
know.
hint.
Wait, I know. He turns to what's the guy's name? Grandpa.
No,
Nah.
not Nurgle.
Yeah,
You know
because
what?
we're already...
I'm gonna be honest. The only god I know is Nurgle, and I keep guessing.
Surprisingly,
Nurgle.
I think Nurgle's the only one that doesn't get a Demon Primarch.
No, he does.
That's not fair.
we will
Because
get...
every time I keep guessing it's Nurgle.
Well,
I don't
no,
think
here...
he does.
No, he does. Because I will get to that. But the
It's
god
not a Primarch, though, I don't think.
Jesus.
No, he is.
Look at that.
Yes, but-
How far down does this
He-
go?
Okay,
Yes.
let's just keep going.
Okay, so the chaos god that Angron is now in service of is Horn.
The Blood God! So we have 2 Demon Primarchs,
I love
and we're gonna make it just one more, because you remember how Magnus died?
Yeah.
He got
JK, nope, Zeech.
what?
Zeech, the one that got him to do all this bullshit in the first place, was just like, no, I like this one.
Wait,
Become a giant fucking Cyclops.
1 second. Did Magnus? When
With
did
bird
Magnus?
wings.
Where did Magnus die? Was he killed by the other guy?
And,
He had his back
Yeah.
broken by Lehman Russ.
yeah.
And now he's a giant, like, 50-foot Cyclops monster with bird wings.
And a bad back?
Now, and Shattered Soul, because not only
And
did that
super
backbreaker
magic.
break, and not only did that backbreaker break his back, but it also shattered his soul.
Yeah, his personality is now split into several different Magnuses. It's weird.
Now, during this time, Horus is thinking to himself,
A new weapon?
gosh, if only I had the others. I wouldn't be dealing with all this dumb stuff.
Oh,
I would have been at the gates of terror by
Oh,
now.
what's that? You know what? Classic orc ship. It's a big meteor.
Yeah. They actually come in. That's literally their drop pods.
I love that drop pods have no inbuilt mechanism for them to survive. They just do because they think they can take it.
More of them.
No, whatever gets them to fight faster, that's always the orcs' MO. But during this time, some shenanigans happened. The Lions wanted to nuke Gilman's home planet because Corvus Corax was on there. But Gilman said, "No, I live there. My mom lives there."
It's a last
His
cannon.
adopted mom.
Oh.
Last cannon. But yeah, Korn tried to get Sanguinius, the Primarch of the Blood Angels, but that failed.
What's this guy? What the
I
fuck
think
is
that's
that?
the command.
All
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
Rocket launcher?
Remind me, when does the thing with Mortarion happen?
Well, when a Mortarion he was told by Horus to meet me at the siege of Terra, or meet me at Terra. We are going to siege it.
Yeah.
And he said, "Sure, let's go." And his old captain Typhon.
Typhon.
Who?
I know Typhon. If I do recall,
Yeah.
Mortarion's just like, this is gonna be a normal ship ride, and Typhon's just like, ha, JK. Hey, Nurgle.
Okay, I love this one. The last cannon is really good because it's just a better sniper rifle. It makes sense for the
Hey,
slot.
Yeah.
Nurgle, give us some good stickness.
So what happens was, Typhon was an agent of Nurgle. He had a premonition, and that he will be leading.
Worker absence is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial training.
Okay, wonderful.
I got disconnected.
No.
Disconnected?
I got disconnected.
Okay, shit.
Okay.
And so, Typhon got this vision that he would be Nurgle's greatest champion, and sought to turn his brothers, as the Death Guard, into Nurgle's loyal subjects. So he
And
tricks Mortarion, and don't go on your ship. Come with me. Come to mine, and I know a shortcut.
And that shortcut was Plague City! All of them got super infected and became super plague marines.
Well, see, there was a little bit more to it. See, Space Marines
fuck
can't
is that?
naturally they can overcome a lot of illnesses. But they are in Nurgle's domain.
Evacuation.
So that strength that the Death Guard have of being super resilient is being turned against them, and it becomes agonizing. He was literally Mortarion was forced to watch his boys suffer, and Nurgle offered him a hand. Become my demon Primarch, and I will make the pain go away.
And Mortarion was like, well, I guess I don't fucking have a choice, like, at all.
So now we are up to Demon
Primarchs! And what's even funnier is Mortarion's the only one that fucking hates it. He just fucking hates being this giant plague bat thing. Meanwhile, Typhon, his fucking commander's just like, this is sick! Look, I have a beehive coming out of my backside!
You know what? I'm glad someone's happy.
Yes.
In the Prodigy universe, it seems to be the evil people are the only ones happy.
And
he has a living beehive coming out of his back.
Why are these all
We then
running
cut
so
back
much?
to-
Why do they have the class? Why are they prepared? Why are they trained?
Strategy!
I don't
yeah,
like
you
them
remember
having strategy.
Jagatai? You
All
remember
right,
Jagatai
Khan.
Khan? The one that the leader of the White Scars, the one that Horus is like, I want him on my side, but I don't know, but he might be a loyalist. No one clearly knows what whose allegiances the White Scars fall under. That's the thing. And they never, unlike his brothers, Jagatai Khan never shouts his accomplishments to the heavens. He never boasts that he's the best. Everyone just thinks it's weird. They're like, wait, aren't you going to say how great you are? No. Because Jagatai Khan has the strongest ability, other than speed, of all the Primarchs.
What is his power?
Reason.
He has the brain.
He is, and he is.
Whoa.
He knows when to sniff out something suspicious. And one day, Mortarion shows up. Like, hey, want to join me?
No.
We're gonna take down, but we gotta take down the Emperor. Don't care.
Fuck off.
Oh, you're joining us whether you want to or not. Bring it
No.
on, Moth Boy.
And then I do believe that Jagatai
The way you
kicked
said
his
that,
ass.
it just had the same energy as, bring it on, femboy.
Well, because at this point, Mortarion had become a demon.
There's so
well,
many
this
of
was
these
before.
people.
No, this was before that. Like, bring on,
before,
Sticky Boy.
before the bat thing.
Yeah. So
Anyway, let's just say it. Jagatai does not join Chaos, and goes back to help the Loyalists as we prepare for the ultimate climax of the story, the Siege of Terra. Horus has a great plan. So he has his guys: Perturabo, Angron, Fulgrim, Mortarion. I think Alfarius is there, but we don't know what his allegiance is.
No. Alfarius is over in Pluto dealing with the Imperial Fists right now.
Okay, never mind. Alfarius is not there. Maybe.
Conrad Kerr is not there because as the Lion is playing and tag with him, and the Lion is it.
Remind me, doesn't Conrad die?
Yeah, like later into the siege.
Right. So anyway, the siege plan is simple. We're going to siege the Imperial Palace, take control, and depose the Emperor. It's a great plan. And it kind of works for the first bit, because they actually do break through the defenses, thanks to Peter Turbo. Because Perturabo, his main fighting strategy is sieging and, siege busting. So, he knows how to break into this fucking place that Dorn built. Fuck Dorn. And it's going great. They've managed to break into the palace, which is one problem.
Fulgrim is the problem.
No. It's not just Fulgrim. It's the fact that Peter Turbo's the only person doing any fucking thing. So they break through the fucking main gates, and you might go, cool, if we can organize all of our forces to attack at once, we might be able to fucking do this. But here's the thing: the fucking Iron Warriors are the only ones at the fucking gate.
Oh no,
Meanwhile,
I'm being beat
Wolverine
up.
and his boys are going around killing random civilians and turning them into drugs. Angron's just fighting anyone in the vicinity. Mortarion doesn't want to be there.
And Magnus is well,
He's kind of crazy at the moment because, you know, the whole soul-shattering thing. Case in point, Peter Turbo just comes to the realization, holy shit, this is bad.
I am not risking. Yeah, he literally said, I'm done. I'm not risking my son's life for something that no one else here is going to do.
Seriously, I did all the work, and what are you guys doing? Fucking whatever the fuck you want, apparently. Fuck this shit, I'm out! And Peter Turbo quits the fucking heresy. It's great.
With the heresy,
So anyway,
no
so
one
we
else
have all
cares.
these Demon Primarchs in Terra, and it's looking pretty bad. But that being said, they can't organize for shit, so the Loyalists begin getting the upper hand because, you know, you're not going to get very far on the main base if you don't have a plan. So, Horus quickly comes to the realization of, well, shit, I don't think we're going to win this one.
I have to speed things up, but I would like to say one thing. A beautiful moment that shows how awesome Jagged Thrawn is.
Yes.
So, sorry, you remember Sanguinius, Primarch of the Blood Angels?
He's a giant angelic boy.
With the power to see into the future.
Sure.
So the Khan asks for his divination, and he, Vulcan, and Sanguinius, along with Dorn, are in the Imperial Palace. They were told to wait. Jagatai knows that okay, people are dying out there. I need to get out there. And Dorn's like reluctant. So he asks Sanguinius, what do you see my future? Possible death, agonizing pain, and if I were to go, how many lives would I save? Countless. And he just says, "Screw it, we ball," and rides off with his boys.
Jagatai.
Oh
cool.
no.
Anyway,
This plan
Horus
is
knows that shit is
What's behind
bad,
me?
and the siege.
Don't be behind me. That's not allowed. That's an illegal move.
The siege is starting to fail. So he has a great plan, or well, he has a plan. It's a gambit. He goes onto a spaceship
Oh no, they
outside of
ran right
Earth's
there where I
orbit.
came from. Now they're behind me as
He
well.
sits right on Earth's orbit, and he turns off the force field, preventing people from teleporting aboard his ship.
Okay.
He just sits there up in orbit, waiting for someone to board him.
Okay.
So the Emperor's like, this is an obvious trap, but gosh darn it, when are we ever going to have this chance again?
So the
Malcador,
Emperor
sit
gets
on the
off
chair.
the golden throne. He gets Malcador to sit on the throne for him, and he goes to go confront his favorite son.
And let me tell you, Malcador is like, oh crap, this hurts. Oh, you better hurry because this hurts.
Yep, so Malcador is now sitting in the chair, slowly dying, because this chair is really good at draining energy from people. So,
especially psychers.
Better hurry.
So, and while this is happening, Vulcan, and finally he reaches Terra. He meets up with Malcador, who's sitting on the throne. He was instructed to make a device, a bomb, if you will, a final contingency plan should the Loyalists fail, called the Talisman of Seven Hammers. What it does is just blows up Terra.
You're gonna make a bomb that blows up Earth.
Yep. And who should show up after the bomb was done? But Magnus the Red. that these two, Magnus is wanting to kill Malkador
Evacuation
and Vulcan. If they do that, then they basically won. And Vulcan is the only one entrusted with the Dead Man switch.
Dude, in the middle of all of this giant, massive raid and all that stuff, how is this Inquisitor just standing there? He's just standing there A-posing, like, ooh, I'm all good. And meanwhile, over there, I'm just being shot at.
Yeah, so, Magnus and Vulcan have this tremendous fight. Magnus is doing every spell, killing him over and over and over again. But Vulcan, through some BS miracle, powers through it.
We need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Exposed to the unshielded power source.
Oh no, he sounds like he's an
The
evil.
generator room. I saw it. You have
He's an Inquisitor.
energy from the warp. How are you still alive?
The power source conducts warp energies.
The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
Oh no.
My work against the Xenos has the
Shut up,
Imperium's
Leandros.
blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the orcs?
My research is of the utmost secrecy. The Imperium forbids its use without sanction.
Oh well. Hello there, that sounds like sanction.
Oh, hey!
Consider that
No,
your
Ah, he said the same thing.
Very well.
It's like, well, that sounds like
Power source holds an
sanction.
experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge. Yes. It could destroy the orcs.
Or
You didn't think to bring up this scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant. If it malfunctions, it could crack this planet in half.
We're out of options. We fire the weapon and take our chances.
All right, so
Psychic Scourge is at the
as I was
Calcus
saying,
facility.
eh,
My research
Magnus
It is a
was
fair
killing
distance.
Vulcan over
We
and
need
over and
transportation.
over again, trying to
Not far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was
permanently kill him, but he's a perpetual.
They will have Valkyries.
Oh.
We can fly to the research
So,
facility. Let's find
the
this Imperial
moment-
guard outpost.
So it's just Vulcan slowly inching towards Magnus, who's unmaking him on a molecular scale, until he finally grabs him and just slams him so hard that Magnus goes straight back into the warp.
oh my god, are you saying that? You're like, I am unleashing the powers of the universe to tear you apart bit by bit, out of my
And once again,
and then they
Magnus
just
gets body
walks up
slammed.
to him and just punts him like a bitch.
Yeah, it just goes to show the ultimate weakness of nerds is MMA moves.
Yeah, the ultimate weakness.
Yeah.
The ultimate weakness of an all-powerful magic nerd. Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the
Meanwhile-
face.
The face,
Meanwhile-
the face is the weak point.
The Emperor
Meanwhile-
on board the ship.
Meanwhile,
He is joined by like two others, I think. Isn't
yeah,
it?
it was his custodian guards, or it's
Yeah.
Rogaldorn, and oh my goodness, we forgot about the fight between Sanguinius and Angron.
Wait. Okay, well, to make that one short, I'm pretty sure Angron dies again, but
Yeah,
demons'
'cause-
time or deaths are meaningless because they're a demon now. They just get to keep coming back.
Yeah, what
But Sanguinius kills the fuck out
by
of him.
ripping his butcher's nails out of his head.
Oh yeah. You know, having very noticeable grab spots on your skull, not good.
I mean, and Sanguinius did take a beating. He's on borrowed time.
Yeah. Remind me, we also forgot one other thing. Doesn't Gilliman fight Fulgrim?
No, that's after or everything. But
Okay, got it.
you know who does fight a demon? Actually,
is
no, it
this
was Dorn
asshole?
that fights Fulgrim. Dorn fights Fulgrim.
And
what's
kills
funny
his
is-
ass.
No. Fulgrim just got bored and left.
Right. He didn't win. It's just Fulgrim doesn't want to keep getting his ass kicked.
Meanwhile, Jagatai Khan is having 2 breaks first with Mortarion and managed to carve his name into Mortarion's heart, sending him back into the warp.
Fun shit. Anyway, Emperor on board the spaceship. He's gonna go confront Horus with his guard.
The guard instantly die.
Yep. So it's just him and Horus.
You know what? I do love.
And
I do love the idea of having a guard that's just weaker than you.
Well,
Yep.
Like, why
also,
even
well,
bother?
before
I can manage.
Horus. Oh,
Brothers,
hold
take
on.
him to the Valkyries. I will draw the orcs off and meet you there.
Give the power source to the sergeant then, Captain.
No, Drogo. The orc chieftain wanted the power source. When his orcs see I possess it, not you, they will follow me. Move out.
Okay, great. Now I'm suffering with
Which
them.
route
I'm
to the
gonna
rally
go on
point,
my
Captain?
own.
So,
Jim Primus is that way.
so
my
before
lord. But
Horus
it's all orc
So-
knows.
before
Get the
Horus
fuck
fought
off
the
that.
Emperor. So before Horus fought the Emperor, Horus fought Sanguinius. It's the favored son versus is the beloved Primarch Vol. Well, the man who saw his death at the hands of his own brother. He knew this was gonna happen, and yet he still fought to see and fight that change.
Yep. Now keep in mind, Horus is the Emperor's favorite son, and Sanguinius is the second favorite. So the
He is
Emperor
favorite
very much
of
gets
all.
to watch his second favorite son get killed by his first favorite.
Get another jump back. That's amazing.
It's fucked.
Yeah,
What is this hammer?
As the book states,
What is this
he
hammer?
beat Sanguinius.
The Thunder
beat-
Hammer! The mighty Thunder Hammer is the rarest of Space Marine melee weapons. Each blow discharges a powerful blast from the hammer's dedicated power field. Range weapons are limited to pistol and bolter while wielding the Thunder Hammer. However, it can stun like a motherfucker.
By the way, you've not been reading out like the description for the other
Knock
weapons.
over some orc nests.
Oh,
So you only get to use your pistol, but this thing hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
as the book states, Horus beat Sanguinius like a dog. Okay.
And yeah, the Emperor's really not liking this. He didn't want to kill his boy, but he just watched Sanguinius die. But there's still that little bit of him that's like, I don't want to kill my son. He was like my favorite.
Yeah.
So what
Meanwhile,
does he do?
Dorn
Does
is
he-
having.
Does he like take extract his brain or something and be like, you know what, you're my favorite. I'm
We're
gonna
not-
just keep you.
No. So either way, go to Dorn.
Oh my god!
Meanwhile, Dorn is stuck in the realm of Korn.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
And Korn is trying to break him so Dorn could become his next follower. And you want to know how Dorn gets out of this? Star? How he beats a god?
Tell me.
Dorn just basically he starts drawing a map on the ground. Just coming up with like, okay, I went this way, I went that way, but so clearly I have to go this way. Okay, and there's a turn here, and Korn's like, what are you doing? Hey, stop that!
He basically logicked his way out of a fucking maze.
Yeah.
Did he use
Dorn, everybody!
Did he use the I just need to keep right?
I don't know.
Because here's the thing about Dorn. He is very logical. If he realizes, I'm in a maze, well, let's see where I've been and how I can get out of here.
The structural integrity of this place is shit. I will have no more part of it. Good day.
No, wait, come back! I was trying to turn you.
You know
Anyway,
what the most fun
so
part
the
of this
Emperor.
game is with this jetpack.
He
Yeah.
is facing Horus. Sanguinius is dead. Doesn't want to kill him. And he's still debating whether or not to kill Horus.
Oh my god, look at this.
And
Just
there is a deciding moment where he finally gets to the point where it's like, no, I've got to do this. And it was after a single guardsman walks into the scene.
Does he have a name?
Litany, if you would. Litany.
Litany's the straight edge.
Oh no. Litany.
Litany! I want to go straight up. Oh no, straight up.
Alright. Sorry about that.
The single
But yeah,
guardsman.
the answer to that question, the answer would be Alanius Persson.
Hold up, that sounds Alania's person. That sounds like a joke.
Anyway, he tries to. He's the only one that stands up to Horus as the Emperor is down. This one guardsman with absolutely no fucking chance of winning. And it is, like, such a badass thing. Like, this man had absolute balls of steel. It's just a regular human against the equivalent of, like, a super devil.
And the Emperor seeing
And it goes
like,
as well as you think it does. That guy is immediately obliterated to shit and back. Like, he is gone. And it's that guardsman death that causes the Emperor to finally stop sitting on the ground, injured and, helpless, and fucking obliterate Horus with a ultimate power blast move that not only kills him, it erases his soul. Horus is as dead as anyone could ever be.
He's more dead than Ferrus Manus, Sanguinius, or any of the Demon Primarchs.
Yeah, no, he is dead. He's not coming back ever. He is just
And I
gone.
swear if GW brings him back.
You can't! You obliterated his soul! What is there to bring back?
I don't care about what they say in the end of the death.
So either way, Horus dies, and the heresy basically kind of dies with him. Everyone kind of fucks off.
Yeah, and then finally,
the issue is that Emperor
Archangel show up.
is dying because
oh yes, I can
Horus
make
did
the Beard
fuck
Boy!
him up.
The Beard Boy! Oh my god! I put the Beard Boy's staff through his own heart.
Yeah. So the Emperor is dying.
Malcador
is also kind of dying.
With the last bit of his strength, Malcador helps his friend, his best friend of thousands of years, onto the Golden Throne,
And
until Malcador turns to dust.
No, not quite yet. I do recall he does help. Doesn't he gather the?
No, that was before they left for the flagship,
Right.
the Vengeful
Before Malcador dies, one of the final things they did together before all this shit went south was Malcador found these individuals of great importance on Terra who would become the High Lords of Terra, or the first High Lords of Terra, who will be ruling the Imperium after all this shit, okay?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Malcador basically found a bunch of really good, leaders to help lead the Imperium after all this shit goes bad.
But in Malcador's the Sigilites, it's that the Emperor, in his final breath, it said he will no longer be known as Malcador the Sigilite. He'll be known as Malcador the Hero. Because if it wasn't for Malcador, Terra would have fallen, and all this would have been in vain. For it was Malcador who sat on the Golden Throne, holding on to every last minute.
So wait, this is all
he's-
before the Emperor became like, you know, the undead, right?
Yeah, basically what happened after that is the Emperor takes his place on the throne because someone has to hold back the demons that are still trying to get on the Terra. So he is now powering the giant shield protecting Terra and the Astronomicon. And he's still, you know, fatally wounded. So he is technically dying. Luckily, the chair's basically a giant fucking, like, life support machine. As long as they keep killing psychers to feed the psychic energy into them.
Oh.
There is also a bit of an issue. Remember the Talisman of Seven Hammers?
Yeah, the bomb.
If the Emperor were
Instrument of the
to
Emperor's will,
somehow
Trooper.
manage
Now
to
indicate to me the nearest
get off
concentration
the
walls.
throne,
Aye, my lord.
that goes off.
Is just past this hab complex. It is swarming with the beasts.
Not for long.
So he
Yeah.
literally cannot leave.
So there's where he sits, and that is why he is a skeleton in modern day, because he is basically being kept alive like a giant goddamn vegetable. Luckily, this giant goddamn vegetable is psychic.
And after the heresy, the traitors scattered to the wind, all heading towards the warp for their own civil war.
A lot of other things happen.
Gilliman and brought the remaining loyalist Primarchs together to write down the Codex Astartes.
Basically, to prevent any of this shit happening again, he made a list of rules that the Space Marines have to follow so that they don't, you know, do this again. That means all the chapters have to have a specified length. No one should have too much power. Don't cut corrupting shit. Just a bunch of rules. And not everyone was on board with it, but, you know, we kind of need these rules, otherwise this whole mess is going to happen again.
So the biggest detractor of these rules was actually Rogel Dorn himself.
Yeah, Rogel Dorn didn't really like these rules, but he needed to kind of sit with them. And so he, you know, pondered them in the weirdest way possible. So,
Pain Glove.
So he has this thing. It's known as the Pain Glove. It is not a glove. It is a full body suit that incorporates all of his nerves so that he feels absolute pain across his form. He does this as a form of meditation. And only after a few dozen sessions of magic pain gloves does he decide to incorporate the, the book. Yeah, reluctantly.
So,
but it's through this meditation he also gets the rest of the Iron Fist to do. So now all the Iron Fist kind of use this pain glove to meditate.
Imperial Fist.
The Imperial Fist is just fucking
masochists.
inflict horrible pain to themselves so that they can think clearly.
Well, but why?
Magic pain. Anyway, after that, every Primarch kind of goes off on a hunt to, try to solve some issues. I believe, if I'm going down the list, Gilliman goes off, he runs into Fulgrim, they have a really epic fight, he kills Fulgrim, but is also lethally poisoned.
Yes.
So they put him in super stasis. So he doesn't die.
No, don't kill me, don't kill me.
We'll get back to Gilliman.
Drink the blood, please.
Lionel Dorn.
I died in the middle of healing!
Fighting.
That's death number
Doesn't
8.
Rogel Dorn go to fight some Terminids and ends up MIA?
All that was left was a severed hand.
Yeah, they only found his arm, his hand, and so we assume Dorn's dead, but it could just be that he lost his arm.
Lionel Johnson had to deal with a little civil war of his own back at his home planet that ended up with his own planet blowing up.
He also learned his Primarch ability is way better than he thought it was.
And the Lion was wounded and was put into stasis. Jagatai Khan went on a road trip into the webway. Probably nailing some Hikari.
Yeah. So he's doing pretty good for himself. Ferris Manus is dead, but the Iron Hands begin doing the exact opposite of what Ferris told them and start becoming more and more robotic because the flesh is weak.
Corvus Korak went on a hunt for good old Lorgar.
Again, it's like in real life, steroids are easier than actual doing actual exercise.
Yeah, Corvus Korak went on a manhunt for Lorgar, and is now currently a demon bird.
Yeah. And, fuck, was there any more loyalists we need to remember? Vulcan died again.
Yeah, and
Who died again?
but he gave his
Vulcan, the perpetual who can come back to life. So Vulcan's currently dead, but this is a very special death. He said he wasn't gonna come back until the Salamanders gained all of his artifacts.
And we're not counting the War of the Beast. That book series sucks.
Yeah, so, Vulcan is currently dead until his boys can get all of his magic MacGuffins.
Lehman Russ went on a trip into the warp to find the Tree of Life.
To find the Tree of Life to get something to revive the Emperor.
And Conrad Kurz, well, he dead.
He died.
This is intense. There's so much lore.
So, all the Primarchs are basically MIA, except for 2 of them at the moment. The Demon Primarchs are still fucking around all the way, but other than the Loyalists, we only know where 2 of them are. And that is Gilliman, because Gilliman is no longer dead. What happened was, he was on his home planet of Macragge. Okay, he's on cryostasis on Macragge. A bunch of fucking elves show up, dark elves, but they are accompanied by an Adeptus Mechanicus by the name of Call. Call is the leader of the Mechanicus. He is the biggest Mechanicus, and he is the only Mechanicus who knows how to invent shit.
Out of fuel.
Oh, the fuel's over.
Because the
Fuck.
So either way, Call shows up with all these elves, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing, Call?" And he's like, "Okay, hear me out. These dark elves are a special sect of Drakari who have found out that the elven god of death is not fully dead."
Yeah, don't bother with that plotline. GW dropped it.
Yeah, anyway. The leader of this group, Yvrain, basically has cool elf death resurrection powers, so they have a really good plan of bringing Gilliman back. They're going to kill him. And then immediately bring him back to life. Using the death magic and a very cool power armor that Call invented.
Sadly, it is his life.
We're getting in the plane, helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, everyone's like, "No, we're not gonna let you kill Gilliman." And then someone started attacking Macragge. I believe it was Angron.
Yeah.
So, they have to go fight a fucking demon Primarch.
No, it was Mortarion.
Guys,
was it? I thought it was Angron.
Yeah, because this is the Plague Wars.
Why did
right. So anyway, they're fighting Mortarion, and everyone's distracted. So
I would like to question this. Why the orcs? Look at the orcs. Why do they get to fly around with just drones strapped to their backs?
Favorite.
Boys.
Yeah, so they are expert pilots. They have a great way of flying. They're just going to strap rockets to their back and soar.
They are, by orc standards, the weirdest.
They killed half
Now,
our
the fun thing about them is, they don't care that they have no way of landing, because the only way to land is to crash and thus blow up. But, as they put it, this gets them to the fight faster.
Yeah.
I love them. They're so dumb. Look at them fly.
Yeah. So, Mortarion comes back and is like, kill him in. I've come for that booty.
Gilman's still, in cryostasis. Everyone's distracted dealing with a fucking demon Primarch, so what Cull does is fucking kills him while no one's looking.
What is this?
Is that a Gargant? No, that's not a Gargant.
So, yeah, they kill Gilliman, they do the dark elf magic, and Gilliman's back to life. He handles the issue, Mortarion gets the fuck out of there, and they have the boy back. And because he is like the only Primarch they know where he is basically the new Emperor, sort of. Or at least he rules over McCraig as like a second empire.
He becomes the regent of Terra.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he is.
That crashed into me. Oh no. No!
Oh, and also he got ultra
Oh
depression.
no, he put himself into our engine!
Mainly because when he got brought back to life, he found out how bad the Imperium got it, and it made him really sad to find out that his dad's, empire fell to shit.
So Gilliman and like, you know what? This sucks, but gotta roll up my sleeves, get out my trusty notepad,
Valkyrie 2 is down.
and let's get it to doing anything.
So, now Gilliman's trying to put together a working Imperium again. Meanwhile, the Lion's still around.
He was asleep on the rock, the last piece of his home planet.
Yeah, so you remember how I said he had a new power he found out about? So he found out Lionel's power is basically he can kind of just walk into the woods and end up on an entirely different planet.
So wait, what?
He basically,
Kinda.
he basically goes through the Feywild.
And ends up exactly where he needs to be.
So he is Dodo, but actually useful.
Kind of, he's not getting lost. He's purposely ending up where he needs to go.
And dude, hey, remember you said the Lion had to deal with the Civil War on his own planet?
I'm gonna die now.
Yeah, his boys.
I died.
Yeah,
It's worth dying.
yeah. The Lion's boys have been super trying to hunt down
Coming,
all the
Lieutenant.
traitors after
Valkyrie 2 is
their
down.
planet
immediate
got
transfer.
destroyed. And they are so paranoid that they will drop
Wait,
everything.
what is this? Why do I have a melted gun?
Huh.
They just chose for me to have a melted gun.
So, when the Lion got back, he's like, "Holy crud! Wait! He found one of his one of the quote unquote traitors, his traitor sons, is like, who to the son was thinking like, oh, the Lion turned traitor. Oh no, you're not the traitor. No, you're a traitor. You're not the traitor. No. Want to go find some more of your bros? Yes, Dad. And don't worry, I'll make sure you don't get tortured by Asmodai, the psychotic interrogator.
Yeah, those are the only two we know where they are. They're probably going to bring back a lot more eventually. That being said, we have 4 Demon Primarchs running around. Peter Turbo's in hiding, but we're pretty sure he's going to come back as a fucking mobile fortress.
Oh yeah, they did reveal his artwork for the next edition.
Oh, is he fucking gigantic in a fucking
Oh
tank?
yeah, oh yeah, he has lots of lots
He
of robotic
basically
arms.
turned himself into a Demon Primarch without being a Demon Primarch.
No, he is a demon
Wait,
Primarch.
who is he a fucking Demon Primarch for? He doesn't have a faction.
Chaos undivided, my friend.
Well, yeah, but like, usually
But
it's
he doesn't-
one individual Chaos God.
But here's the thing. Just like Lorgar is now a demon Primarch of Chaos
Wait, Lorgar's a
Undivided.
Demon Primarch?
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta look at this damn thing. Hold on, give me a second.
You guys are weird.
Oh yeah, but yeah, remember when I said Corvus Corax was turned into a demon bird and was hunting down Lorgar?
Lame. Yeah.
Yeah. Lorgar is like, screw this. I'm gonna go meditate.
So the only traitor who isn't a fucking demon Primarch at this point is fucking
Omegon.
Yeah. And it's because we don't know if he's fucking traitor or not. Because the Alpha Legion, surprisingly, despite being technically sided with the traitors, we don't know who they're working with because they both fuck over both sides for some reason.
Well, here's the thing. One side of the Alpha Legion believes if they're helping the Imperium by screwing with the traitors. But the other side is like, no, if we're helping, we're doing this for humanity.
Yeah, if I do remember, it was because Alfarius got this fucking prophecy, and the prophecy said if he sided with the Loyalists, then the Empire would die. But if he sided with the traitors, I believe the Empire lived, but who dies?
Thank you. And good luck.
The Emperor.
Oh look!
Yeah, so either the Empire dies or the Empire
dies.
Where is it?
The device
and the problem is, neither has quite happened because I'm pretty sure the Emperor is still alive and the Empire is still kicking. And I think that's where the genius comes in. Because if no one knows what fucking side he's on, none of these prophecies happen.
Yeah. So basically, there's also the Age of Strife caused by this friggin' idiot called Doge.
Hold on, before we get into that. So, Malgador set up the Lords of Terra to take over after the Emperor's on a giant golden chair and can't really do anything. This went well until the Ecclesiarchy became a thing. Basically, under the teachings of Lorgar, the traitor, everyone basically got these doctrines that Lorgar was preaching back in the day that was basically going, the Emperor is a god. And so, they made a religion out of it. And now the Emperor is a god who sacrificed himself and is now the god Emperor of mankind, sitting on the golden throne, protecting humanity. He's a super god now. And so they formed the Ecclesiarchy. And with that, shit goes south quickly.
Yeah.
They formed the Inquisition.
Oh no.
Well, and this
and
is
if
before
you are against the way of the Ecclesiarchy, you are a heretic against the Empire, and you must die.
Actually, no. The Inquisition was actually spearheaded by Malgador.
True.
What?
True. But the Ecclesiarchy basically formed the Hereticus faction of the Inquisitors, didn't they?
Yeah.
Before the Inquisition was, we're gonna fight Xenos and demons.
Yeah.
And as soon as the Ecclesiarchy steps into the equation, it's, we're also going to kill heretics.
Now, see, this also brings us to a certain man named Goj Van Dyer. After several...
He edits.
several hundred years later.
Goj Van Dyer became the leader of the Ecclesiarchy. And his first matter of business is, he found out about this group of battle nuns.
Yes.
And
battle nuns with guns.
He recruited them as his personal bodyguards. They were the brides of the Emperor, and they were fucking cool. But for some reason, Goj is like, hey, don't wear shoes when you walk around the Imperial Palace.
Oh my god.
He gets off on that.
Yeah, and so he then just starts going around, blowing up planets. He actually becomes leader of the Inquisition, basically not only being the leader of the religious state, but also the government.
I'm sure that's
not which is bad. And yeah, so he just starts having people exterminatus. He just starts killing people that disagree with him. Yeah, he basically just starts abusing the shit out of the system. Until
let me do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
One sec, I got one small question for you. Basically, what you're saying is this guy he's a mega pastor. He's a televangelist.
Oh, he's the worst kind. He's the worst.
No, don't kill me! Don't kill me!
So, things just went sideways. The Imperium was ravaged again with Civil War and was brought to Kara again. And led by Goj Van Dyer and the Brides of the Emperor. Goj thinks, okay, I'm doing so well. Meanwhile, the leader of the
Brides of the Emperor
was tearing through the Emperor's palace until met with a custodian, and who was basically like, okay, you guys are making too much racket. Would you like to speak to God?
So they take the leader of the Brides of the Emperor, let her see the Emperor, and she gets basically the message that Goj Van Dyer's a jackass, and you need to go stop him.
Inquisitor.
So she goes to do that. She goes to confront Goj head on and gives possibly my favorite speech in all of 40K. Do you mind if I read word for word?
Yeah, only if I reply back what he says afterwards.
Yes, so I'm going to read the speech that our Bride of the Emperor gives to Goj Van Dyer, and Litany will recite Goj Van Dyer's final words.
Okay, feel free, I can't stop you.
Hold on, I just gotta get the transcript up.
What the fuck is this?
What?
No, I'm just seeing rockets fly back and forth. What are they shooting?
Sorry.
It's alright.
Son of a bitch, who there?
Oh no, who's shooting me?
Are you Googling it or?
I'm trying to get the thing pulled up, but it's not. You know. Okay, here it is. You have committed the ultimate heresy. Not only have you turned your back on the Emperor and stepped from his light, you have profaned his name and almost destroyed everything he has striven to build. You have perverted and twisted the path he laid for mankind to tread. As your own decrees have stated, there can be no mercy for such a crime, no pity for such a criminal. I renounce your lordship. You walk in the darkness and cannot be allowed to live. Your sentence has been long overdue, and now it is time for you to die.
I have no time to die. I'm very busy.
He was then immediately decapitated. His last words were, "I have no time to die. I'm too busy."
It looks like she needs time in the schedule. Oh no.
Now, here's the funny thing. He actually had a very powerful artifact on him. It was basically like a personal shield that made it to where he was basically immune to almost every attack. It's really bullshit. Old technique, right?
Yeah, then how did he die?
One of the Chaos Gods thought it'd be really, really funny to make it malfunction in that one segment.
I would argue that it was... Okay, when he saw the Brides of the Emperor, he said, "Shoot me, and see that the Emperor is on my side." They shoot him, and this force field lights up. Now, clearly, in some cases, you would say the Emperor was on his side then, which got the brides to follow him. But at that moment, the force field did not work. the God Emperor was not on his side.
Yeah, so people either assume it was a miracle from the Emperor or it was a Chaos God who thought this would be fucking hilarious. Regardless, his overpowered shield stopped working for 5 seconds.
I'd like to believe that was the God Emperor.
Yeah. Anyway, after that, the Brides of the Emperor became the Sisters of Battle.
Because as the Lords of Terror said, no man shall be drafted into the church's army, quote unquote. No man.
Okay.
So the church got a bunch of crazy bitches with flamethrowers.
Don't you just love technicalities and loopholes?
I do, and what makes it even funnier is I love their technology. One of my favorite things is their personal tanks, which also double as pipe organs.
Yeah. Oh, you missed church? Don't worry, the sisters will bring church to you.
I love the Sisters of Battle. They're basically kind of the answer to, well, we need more female groups because we have the Space Marines that are all dudes. What do we do for the girls?
I love
awesome
that
battle nuns.
While you guys are talking about all this lore, I'm just here dying. Just
fighting for your life.
All right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Anyway, we've gotten past the heresy, so everything just kind of happens. You could talk about individual commissars, you could talk about individual fights, but at this point, everyone's fighting. Everyone's not oh, wait, actually, there is one more group we should probably mention. So anyway, we have the Imperium, now as it is, we have the Inquisition and such. The Inquisition one day comes across the planet, okay?
Yeah.
And this planet has these blue fucking aliens on it, and they're primitive as shit. They're fighting over the basic elements of the planet. You got a bunch of them that are tribal for, like, fire. It's kind of like Avatar, but dumb.
Yeah, but without the magic, like, martial arts.
Yeah, no magic martial arts. It's just a bunch of primitives in clans, like, following fire, water, air, and earth. And, they're primitive, and so the Inquisition's basically like, fuckers don't even have space travel. Fucking, I don't know, we'll deal with them later. This isn't important. So they leave this planet alone, okay?
Next thing you know, a warp storm happens.
And you remember, warp storms are those things where the warp fades into reality, and it's what caused faster than light travel to get all fucked.
Yeah.
But the thing about warp storms is they also mess with things. In case in point, a warp storm kind of stayed there for a couple of years, and as soon as the warp storm cleared up, hey, you know those primitive blue aliens? They're now so technologically advanced, they are actually better at us when it comes to technology.
They even have filthy AI.
Yeah, this is the Tau, the newest alien species to now be making their way across the galaxy. And to make it even better, the Tau is composed of not just the original blue Tau aliens. The Tau is a collective of multiple alien groups, all under the banner of the greater good. What is the greater good? Whatever the fucking immortals say it is.
Okay, 1 second.
Ethereal.
When you say Tau...
The Ethereals. The Ethereals are odd Tau with crystals embedded in their heads. What are those crystals? We're not sure. All we know is that they are preaching the greater good, and if you don't follow the greater good, we're going to kill you. But unlike every other race in all of 40K, unlike any other faction, they're the only ones that ask, hey, do you want to join the greater good? They give you that option. If you say yes, congratulations, you're now part of the Tau Empire. If not,
if you say no,
we're gonna shoot you with our highly advanced rail cannons.
Well, there's some questions if the Vespids, one of the auxiliaries, actually willingly joined.
Understood.
Yeah, we're pretty sure those crystals might be a thing of brainwashing, and there's like some malicious fucking force, hive mind, taking over and like controlling the leaders of the Tau, but they're technically the most moral group in Warhammer. But
They're
also,
space communists.
They're space communists, pretty much.
Wow.
Also, they are also heavily atheistic.
Yeah, no religion, super scientists. They don't really fight head on. Well, they do have, like, as I said, they're composed of many different alien species, so they can, have alien troops fight. When it's typically a regular Tau warrior, they'll just send in drones and robots to do their bidding.
This comes. Okay, just remember, the Tau don't believe in a god. Well, some of the alien races they brought in? Humans. What are humans known for?
The Emperor.
Creating a god. So, they come in through hearing about the greater good and unity between all races. And when you think about humans, when you get enough of them together, they have a tendency to create gods.
Wait, is there actually a god now?
Yep.
What is it?
It's a representation of what they believe the greater good is. Each arm representing each of the individual races under the banner of the Tau.
What the fuck did they name this thing?
I can't remember.
Give me a minute.
But all I know is the heroes hate this because this undermines the greater good.
Sons of bitches made the goddess Tavula.
Run. Oh my god, they almost killed me again. But I survived!
Tauva.
I thought the Spire to be a ground-to-space transport.
Yeah,
They
Tauva.
made a goddess to be the personification of the greater good. Damn it, damn it, humans. Why'd you have to fuck up this Tau shit?
Should not damage
Well,
the
this
Spire.
also pushes the Tau, the ethereals, to be more.
Go hand in hand.
Well, they really want to euthanize the humans now.
Yeah, sounds about right. Basically, yeah.
But
Tau.
luckily for the humans, one of the Tau, named Shadow Sun, and was asked by the Tau goddess to be her messenger.
Hooray!
And this Tau is named Shadow Sun,
Yeah.
one of the heroes of the Tau, right next to
Now-
Farsight.
Farsight is the one person that saw the ethereals and said, fuck you guys. You're greater good. Yeah, I honestly think you guys are full of it. And he went off to lead his own group of Tau, which are honestly probably the goodest good in all of Warhammer.
So
Also,
they're
fun
not
fact.
the greater
You wanna
good,
know-
they're the greatest good. So like,
Pretty much.
Well,
That
he's
being
still-
said, Farsight does has his issues. Farsight is technically immortal now, because one of the things Farsight accidentally came across was this magic sword.
I'm about to die.
The same size
was
as
it-
his mech.
Yeah, it's an Eldar sword, and he found out it was really strong. But he also accidentally found out that the more he killed people with it, the more their life energy was siphoned into him. Which is why he's
correction, it's
technically
not-
immortal. He accidentally made himself immortal by being really good at melee combat.
I would like to make a slight correction there.
Yes.
It's hinted that the sword might be chaos.
I was told it was maybe an Eldar artifact. It's old world shit, like ancient ones old.
Yeah, but the thing is, Orn has his eyes on Farsight, and
Probably.
trying to corrupt him.
That being said, he's still doing pretty good for himself, Farsight.
Oh yeah, and fun fact, the reason why I found out this, the reason why his mech is red, is because he's been fighting orcs. He's learned some of their methods. It's
Red go fast!
Yeah. So he is literally, okay, for any Gundam fans out there, he is literally Shar Aznable.
He's basically just the Tal's version of Yarick.
He is the Red Comet.
So
Yeah.
many of them.
Anyway, some people I guess we should mention on the regular human side. Some of the best people to pay attention to in Warhammer are just the regular fucking humans. And no better do we have the military. Military is usually organized by generals and all that, leaders and stuff, but then every group has a commissar, which is the direct line between them and the Inquisition to make sure that everyone stays loyal, and if you're running away from the battle, someone's there to shoot you in the back.
Nice.
See, commissars aren't soldiers per se. They can fight. They can definitely.
Okay, let me.
Better way to do that than to shoot the mother trucker who tries to run away.
Yeah.
Yep. I love commissars. Some of the best commissars we've ever gotten are people like Inbram's God.
Caiaphas King, hero of the
Caiaphas
Imperium.
King, hero of the Imperium.
A man's
fucking Yarick.
Okay, hold up. I hit the title screen for chapter 10.
Just a few defenses.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, don't bother.
I think we're done.
Yep. Next time we will talk about some commissars.
It's been a wonderful
just
time.
because humans are funny.
Yeah, it was. I hope you all learned something with our ramblings.
Perhaps.
We probably got a lot of shit wrong.
Yeah.
Missions. Hold
So,
up, wait.
I
we're on chapter 3 out of 10. Actually, 3 out of 5 by mistake.
Oh, 3 out of 5. So, Star, let me ask you, what's your favorite thing you've learned today?
My favorite thing I've learned today is I have no time to die. Proceeds to be decapitated.
You know what? Yeah.
I also am very impartial to Magnus did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
Magnus did.
I will suggest
Magnus did nothing wrong, or Magnus did nothing wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah, the commas.
would
that's
like
the
to
important.
believe-
Okay, listen. This is the importance of commas.
Yep.
All you had to do was to do nothing, and you did nothing wrong.
Yeah. And so yeah, we definitely got skimmed through a lot of stuff because the Horus Heresy itself is like,
you sent Star the fucking like tree, right?
I have not.
Okay, Star, I'm gonna send this to you. Give me 1 second.
That's wonderful. We're gonna end the stream now. That okay?
So
wait.
They have like those timelines that show you the order of books.
Yeah.
So you want to see the one for the Horus Heresy? You might think, hey, this will just be a straight line, right?
No, I'm not expecting a straight line. I'm expecting a spider web.
This is the reading order of the Horus Heresy.
You know what? I'm gonna just.
It's good to see your reaction.
Okay. Where is it?
It's in your DMs.
Oh my god, I can't show it on screen. Okay, wait, I
No.
can.
No.
You don't have to.
Just look at it and respond.
You know what? I'm opening this in a browser. I'm gonna show this picture on screen.
Oh no.
And I'm looking at
Oh
this.
no.
Does it start at the bottom or does it end at the bottom? Where
It starts at the top.
So I'm.
Yep.
We start with Horus Rising, go to False Gods.
Wait, I have to take off my glasses. I'm looking at this.
It's so bad he has to remove his glasses, folks.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is the timeline of how you have to read the books. You go up to the very, very, very top. We have Horus Rising.
All of these books?
Yes.
The original concept was just 3 books. Beginning, middle, end. But it got so popular that GW decided to milk it.
Okay, hold up 1 second. How many books are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bitch! I have a
Stop counting to 65.
I have a single book here on my table I've been meaning to read for the past 3 weeks and I've not even opened page 1.
There are 65 books.
I'm not. There's 65 books. I have a single book here that I've been meaning to read for 3 weeks and I've not even opened page 1 yet. What the fuck do you mean there are these many books? You know,
So how it works is you have the original
I'm not writing hard enough. I need to finally finish my story.
Hold on. So there's 3 books, and then you see the section where everything splits off. These individual books are for each of the chapters. So they have their own books telling what's happening before the heresy and during the heresy. So all of these are just individual spots on the timeline, all happening at the same time.
Yeah, it's more for context later on when you reach the end of the Death Volume 1 and 2.
Yeah, basically everything is happening simultaneously in this order.
Now you see why we skimmed a lot of it. We had to
basically,
very
all
much
you need to know is technically you don't really have to read a lot of books in order. You can pretty much just grab any of them and start reading them to, fill in the pieces.
Yeah.
I can't. This is why.
You get what I mean, though. This is bullshit.
This is milk.
I know, right?
This is milking. This is what industrial milking looks like.
And yet, for some reason, it's a milking that you get so many amazing moments, and it's with characters that aren't Primarchs.
Anyway, that's about all for now. I don't know if we're having any streams until next week.
Why?
No, we're having the D&D stream. That's still happening.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But
I just won't be there.
Tomorrow there's no stream, though. I just said the Sunday stream is not going to happen. That's what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Then next week.
What about no stream for next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday I'll be stream.
Yeah, next Friday we're just continuing with Space Marine, and then we'll have D&D.
Dead so far.
And the guest stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is that on Sunday?
Yep.
It's on next Sunday, not this Sunday.
All right. Hey, well I'll be working then, so
we'll have a guest.
Our first special guest! Yay!
Away!
Oh my god!
How did you get this guy anyway?
I am a member of their Patreon, and I saw that they wanted to do a research stream, and we have some really good UI, thanks to Star.
I've got to update our...
So I basically go, hey, you want to come on for a thing, and we can do the research stream with our setup? And he's like, okay, because I guess it just kind of like saves the effort that they don't have to set up their own stream stuffs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know how it is.
I'm gonna have to
So
update my UI a little bit. For now,
Okay.
I'm done. I'm good. We're done streaming. Thanks so much for being here. Anyone who's happy to be here, it's an amazing time. Once this is all done, I think we have to start setting up the poll for next one. Actually.
Well, see you next time. Next week.
Goodbye.